Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. It is currently like almost noon. Make sure you go check out my mega vlog that went up today, which was 2 weeks ago. Go check it out. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I am about to head to Indiana Beach and we're gonna have a fun time. It's going to be for their Halloween event, Halloween Horror, and I'm excited. So let's go. Hey, we made it. I'm here. It's actually a little bit more crowded than I expected, which isn't really crowded at all, but still, we're here. So sadly I got here and Steel Hog is closed. I'm glad I got the credit last week when I was here. Sadly that's closed, but that's okay. I can ride more cornball, marathon the crap out of that. But they've got some good theming up. They got spider webs everywhere. Actually there's some skeletons on here, and the Himalaya looks very, very good as far as like the Halloween theme. And they got flags flying and stuff like that. It looks really nice right here in the front. So we'll see what the rest of the park looks like. You already know, since Steel Hog's closed, I am going directly to Cornball. That is such a good classic CCI coaster. It's so good. I just marathoned Cornball 5 times in a row and I realized how much I actually love this thing. Again, like, this is my favorite regular normal CCI in Indiana. And when I say regular, I'm like excluding Lost Coaster, because Lost Coaster is its own thing. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You did? Yeah. I just, checking out the park and stuff. Yeah. You want to say hi, guys?
Hey, how you doing, YouTube fans? This guy is cool.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go upstairs at the cornball.
All right.
See you later.
See ya. I just rode Cornball Express. It was pretty fun. They've also got some really cool kiddie theming around the kid area. It's not as spooky. This is one of the first things you see when you come into the big midway through one side area. It's a giant spider on this web, and it looks insanely cool. I really like their theming here. It actually is really super nice. So if you guys come to Halloween Horror Indiana Beach, they have all their events lined out. It says 6 p.m. to close, and it has all the different things that they're gonna have open and where they're located. So that's pretty cool and helpful. This is by far the best thing I've seen here. So they have a couple areas where they're paying homage to old rides that are no longer here. And this is homage to their Pinfari Cyclone called Galaxy that they had a while. You can see it says Galaxy Coaster. But they took one of the old trains and made it look all spooky and set it up right here on the track, which is dope. Here's another place where they're paying homage to one of their old rides. This one looks like it might be one of like a plane ride or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it was called the Red Baron. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Another Red Baron tribute, and this one's like smoking, so that's pretty cool. This one's actually the first one I noticed. There's just a bunch of people standing around it at first time, but it's also pretty cool. All right, so I decided to take the little sky car thing across the big midway. It's basically a a glorified boardwalk park is what this is, but you can kind of see the theming down there a little bit. It looks really nice. This whole place is pretty cool, especially with the Halloween theming. But yeah, I'll probably just get some park footage from up here. So I never actually came here when they had their Pinfari Cyclone called Galaxy, the one I mentioned that they had paid homage to right down there. But I believe this would have been the plot of land where that would have been. You can kind of see where the supports would have been sitting, and I think they just kind of replaced that with the water slides. Or maybe it was there with the water slides being there and they just removed it. Could have been either one, but I think that's where it would have sat. this would be a great place to get footage for Lost Coaster, but because it's basically always one train ops and it takes so long to load it, there's such a good chance that you'll never be up here while it goes across. And I don't know if I want to ride this thing a million times to try to get footage of it. So there you go. Here's an overview of the track of Lost Coaster. You can see it's right there in the station as we speak. One good thing about this park is the fact that they're never that busy, so one train ops isn't really ever a problem. The only coaster that ever gets a line is Lost Coaster, which I'm about to do. I'm about to go ride Lost Coaster. I love this thing. It's time to experience the weirdness that is that ride again. Man, I love it so much. If you haven't ridden it, you're missing out. You gotta come try it at some point. But yeah, I just have to kill time basically until 6 o'clock when all the Halloween stuff starts. You know, actually, last week when I rode this, I rode it going forward in the front car, and you know, I almost questioned how much I loved it and like if I liked it that much. Well, this time I rode in the second train, or in the second car, going backwards, and going backwards, first of all, is much better. But that was the first time I rode in the second car on this, and that is incredible. Best seat is going backwards on the second car. Absolutely insane. Love it. And now the swings. So I just got informed that some of the rides back here are going to be closing at 5 so they can prepare for their horror stuff. The scare actors and stuff can get ready. And then I was also told that Steel Hog is going to be opening at 5, which is awesome. So I'll see you guys then, and then after that I'll see you guys for the Halloween horror. So it's 5:47, so that means that all the Halloween stuff and the scare actors are going to start here in about a little over 10 minutes. I've kind of spent the whole day riding rides and stuff, and there's no lines here, so I've been lapping everything. So I'm just kind of sitting here chilling, waiting, taking a little break. And yeah, I'm excited. All right, it's 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna get up and go walk through the park and see what scare areas they have. First thing we got here is Nightmare on Shafer Drive. One of the good things, cool things, is when Cornball Express is going over, it rumbles the whole building. Got smoke, graves, some creepy statues that move. Oh, apparently there's a lot more of this than I thought there was. I don't know. I'm just gonna go up and check it out. Oh, okay, that was just the entrance. We're gonna get up here and see if I don't know if they let cameras through, but I'll let you guys know. Well, okay, so I'm not surprised that they don't allow recording. Like, I'm not surprised. That's a good thing. I was probably not going to anyway, so you guys can come experience it. But man, I will say the Nightmare on Shafer Drive, it was extremely dark, first of all, which was awesome. But it made it really confusing, which made the whole experience even better. The scare actors were really good, and I don't scare easily at all, so I didn't really get scared. But it definitely was a very good. It was a very good haunted walkthrough thing, and I'm gonna find the other ones. This is the next thing. They have the Kimbuck Hill area. I doubt I can record in here either, but this is just like a short little walkthrough, but it should be pretty cool. Also, I hate how they have to put that this is not a trash can on there. It's kind of sad. So the Kimbuck Hill area was very short, but there were three scare actors with that one, and they were actually pretty scary. But it was almost more like an obstacle course. You had to push past stuff to get by. That was pretty good. All right, it's time for the Thier Fantasy Castle, or whatever. So Frankenstein's Castle here is it's probably more for like, I feel like younger kids can go through this one. It was still pretty good, and there was a lot of twists and turns in there, and surprises that I wasn't expecting. It was pretty good as well. Yeah, and it was really long, so that's good too. I'm gonna head down this way and see if there's anything down here. One thing that's down here is there's this truck that says Coaster Guard, Indiana Beach. Like Coast Guard, but coaster. And then it has like this little area that you can actually get in, which is kind of funny. So I'm headed over to the rooftop lounge for the final scare house that I'm doing today. There is one more after that, but I'm not gonna do that one because I gotta head out. But yeah, we'll see how this one is, and I'll give my overall thoughts of all of it. Also, there's some music playing here, which is actually pretty cool. So apparently they don't have one over here, even though they advertised it. I don't know. Somebody asked security, and he said he didn't know of one, but that's okay. I've done a few of them, and they do have really cool theming around here. I might go see if I do the last one. I believe this over here is the last thing. It's like the Carnival something in Rocky's Toy Box. So it's definitely probably more focused towards the kids. But yeah. So that basically wraps up my time here at Indiana Beach for their Halloween horror event. What did I think of it? I thought it was actually pretty good. So different from like Six Flags parks or Cedar Fair or something like that. They don't have scare actors walking around in the midways, which honestly could be a better thing since this is more of a family-oriented park. You don't scare the kids, you know, everywhere, and it's hard to take them anywhere. So that's probably not a terrible thing that they don't have scare actors walking around everywhere. The scare zones though that you go into, the actual haunted houses, were really good. I did 3 of them, and I thought they were really, really good. They were actually kind of scary. They were actually scary to me, which means it's probably scarier to other people because I don't get scared very easily at all. So I think that's gonna wrap up this vlog as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a big fat thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you make your way out to Indiana Beach if you can for Halloween horror, or in general, because it's a great park and it's got a great Halloween event. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.